Hello friends, in this video we will discuss pivot table. Pivot table in SQL Server. Right? Let's start. Pivot table. We can explain pivot table. For example, I am taking one example for explain pivot to table. How to write down the query for pivot in SQL Server, and in this screen you are showing here two things. One is pivot, second is unpivot, right? But in this video we will discuss only pivot diagram. Pivot, in simple word, we can say that that means we can convert single column data, like for example column 1, 1 2 3 4 5, single column data into multiple column like 1 2 3 4, something like that. In simple word we can say that here one single column we can convert multiple column, right? And next thing is that pivot is a function, right? I am taking here another example. One second. This one example, right? And you should be clear much more, right? You have clear about pivot. Pivot, that means we are converting single column into multiple columns, right? For example, here customer name, product name and amount have three columns in this table, right? This is my original table, right? In this original table, customer name showing here James, David, Smith, something like that, and Johan, right? Now I want to convert this table in pivot data like that, like customer name, laptop and desktop, right? Customer name, you know that customer name mention here, and product name and amount, but we are skipping here amount field, like we are showing the amount based on the product name, right? That means product name we are converting into column name, right? Like product name, laptop desktop we are separating different like laptop and desktop, and showing customer name and amount showing in front of laptop and desktop, right? So this is a query of pivot query. That means we have divided query into three different parts. The first part, first section in this query, we have select here column name from table, like customer name, laptop and desktop we are using here hard code, right? Actually hard code laptop and desktop. And this is a subquery actual data means my original table, whatever is the original table, like original table, my customer table, I have customer table like original table, like inside the customer table we are using select query and select three field, like customer name, product name and amount. We are selecting three things, right? And putting data like as pivot data, right? And after that we are using here pivot function. Pivot just like a function, right? Converting row into columns, actual pivoting section, right? Where happening in happening pivot, right? And like for example some showing here like amount and for and product name just like a column name here, and in mention here laptop and desktop, and laptop and desktop we have like dynamic we are product name convert, like you know that very well. Here for product name is a column name, right? And column name contain a laptop and desktop, we use here in just like in query, right? That means we are using product name like laptop and desktop. This is a syntax, right? I hope you understand till now, right? If you have any query in your mind, you can ping me and comment me, right? Next step is that move to the SQL server, right? I open SQL server here. I am using here demo1 database, right? In demo1 database I have written already customer table data, and just I execute the data. I have create table, right? And in this table we define three columns: customer name, product name, and amount, right? Customer name I define here as a varchar, and product name I define here varchar, and amount as a integer, right? So we can check here table like select star from customers, right? We can check data table exists or not, and for example table has been created successfully, and right now I am inserting data in customer table, right? Just I select the table and insert data, right? After inserting data I check here data insert or not, right? Data has been inserted showing here like customer name and product name and amount, okay. And next I have written already query like pivot query. I explain here pivot query. Before executing pivot query I want to show you data, right? Like customer data showing here like James. In product column showing here laptop desktop, right? Showing here amount. So I have written one query here. I am explain firstly section 2. Section 2 we have written here simple query like select query for particular table, right? When I execute this query, if I select showing this data, right? That means in section 2 we are selecting this data, and this data we assume as like a pivot data, right? Pivot data, right? Next is that we are using here pivot function, right? In this pivot function we are using sum, aggregate function, and pass amount field, and for product in you know that very well. In basically just like a operator in SQL server like laptop and desktop, we are getting the data laptop and desktop as pivot, right? And after that we are selecting here customer name, laptop and desktop, and from. So it is the basic syntax of pivot, how to pivot the data, and in divided in three section here you can see. And I try to execute this query, and then we can see that how to convert data. I hope you understand. We have divided it into three category, and first mainly we are selecting the data. In between we are using pivot as a math function, and pivot function basically used to convert data into a single column to multiple column. And in section 2 and we are selecting only data here, right? I am executing query here, then showing like that, means laptop and desktop and customer name, right? I hope you understand these things. In this video I try to explain how to convert single column into multiple column, and single column convert into multiple column. This process we called like pivot process in SQL server, right? So I hope you understand my topic pivot 1, and if you have any query related to this query, so you can ping me and I will reply, right? Thank you so much watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe channel, like this video, right? If you want to watch another video related to program, basic C program, all programs, and SQL query and advanced SQL query, Angular how to set up the Angular basic project, and Angular advanced project with ASP.NET Core, how to binding data, so you can ping me, I will help you. I have already created a video related to this topic. Thank you so much.